Sarah, what happened to your hand? You look like you tried to fight a blender and lost.
Honestly, it feels like I did. I was just trying to chop vegetables last night and my stupid knife slipped. Next thing I know, I'm bleeding like I'm in a horror movie.
Oh, that looks bad. How rough was it?
Bad enough that I had to wrap it in like three paper towels before I could even find my keys. And the worst part, the food kept sticking to the blade. So I was fighting the knife and the vegetables at the same time.
So basically, the knife betrayed you mid-chop.
Ah, exactly. I'm holding the onion, the knife catches, slips, and boom, instant regret. I swear, traditional knives are out to get me.
You know you don't have to deal with that, right? There's literally a knife that doesn't try to kill you.
What, like a safety knife for toddlers?
No, like an ultrasonic knife. It vibrates the blade so it glides through the food instead of sticking or slipping. You barely have to push.
Oh, wait, that exists?
Yep. Engineers and chefs teamed up because they were tired of exactly what happened to you. It cuts, it cleans itself, food doesn't cling to it, and you don't end up looking like you lost a fight with the cutting board.
All right, well, where was that yesterday when I needed it?
Probably saving someone else's fingers.
Ugh, all right, well, send me the link. I'm not letting a regular knife ruin my week again.
Deal. And maybe this time stick to sauce food.
Trust me, I'm not chopping anything for a while.
As we just witnessed, the previous skit is something we've all experienced in the kitchen. You're chopping vegetables, everything's going fine, and then suddenly the knife slips. Your heart jumps, you freeze for a second, and you realize how close you just came to a trip to the ER. Or maybe you're slicing something soft like tomatoes and the food sticks to the blade. The food sticks to the blade like it's emotionally attached. You wipe it, you shake it, you try again, and it still clings. Cooking shouldn't feel like a struggle or a safety hazard, but for a lot of people, it does. And it's not just an inconvenience. Around 350 people end up in the emergency room every single year because of knife accidents. That's a huge number for something as basic as preparing a meal. Traditional knives demand too much force, too much precision, and honestly, too much patience. They make simple tasks harder than they need to be.
That's exactly why the Seattle ultrasonic knife was created. A team of engineers and chefs got together because they were tired of fighting with their own kitchen tools. They wanted something that made cutting easier, safer, and more consistent, not something that required perfect technique or a ton of strength. Instead of relying on brute force, this knife uses ultrasonic vibrations to help the blade guide through food. You barely have to push. The knife does all the work for you. And because of the vibrations, food doesn't cling to the blade. It just falls away cleanly. This makes it great for anyone who wants smoother, safer prep, especially for people who don't have a ton of hand strength or people who just want cooking to feel less like a workout.
Here's what's actually happening inside the knife. The blade is made from durable stainless steel, but the real magic is in the handle. Inside, there's a small motor that vibrates the blade at a high speed. You don't see the vibration, it's not shaking in your hand, but you absolutely feel the difference when you cut. It slices through tomatoes, meat, bread, tough vegetables, all the things that normally slow you down with almost no resistance. And it comes in different sizes, handle styles, so you can choose the version that fits your cooking style. The whole idea is simple. Turn chopping from a time repetitive task into something smooth and effortless.
Now, you can go out and buy a $300 knife. It's beautiful, it's sharp, it looks like it belongs in a museum. But at the end of the day, it's still just a regular knife. You're still pushing, still dealing with all the food sticking, and risking slips. The Seattle ultrasonic knife costs $399, and for that extra $100, you're not just paying for a fancy handle or a brand name. You're paying for actual technology, something that solves the problems traditional knives have had for decades. It's the difference between using a manual tool and using a tool designed for how people actually cook today.
Facts are facts. Regular knives come with the same old issues no matter how expensive they are. They slip, they stick, they require force, and they make cooking more frustrating than it needs to be. The Seattle ultrasonic knife makes cooking safer, faster, and genuinely more enjoyable. Think about the last time your knife betrayed you mid-chop. The moment where you felt the blade slide in a way it shouldn't. You don't have to keep dealing with that. You can upgrade to something that actually makes cooking easier, smoother, and a whole lot more fun. It's one of the it's one of those tools that you once oh Jesus. It's one of those tools that you once you try it, you won't have what is going on today?
You
I'm so
wonder
sorry.
how you ever cooked without it. Let's go. Buy our Seattle ultrasonic knife.